Uh,
Hi everyone, you've caught us in mid chat, but welcome to episode 47. Um, we're gonna do our usual, which is to finish the mid chat and then get into today's topics. Um, so yeah,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen the butterfly effect, I
yeah,
think, and yeah,
yeah. It's it's the worst fucking film ever. Like
yeah,
genuinely, it's so fucking bad that like I don't believe that film is like objectively anything. I don't believe that it's objectively good or objectively bad or whatever. I believe that film is just film, right?
yeah,
Um, and like still,
yeah. I mean. It would be hilarious to review it and actually, you although I don't know how engaging that review will be, considering it's utterly shit, but can you hear me? I can't hear you.
how about now? Can you
Yeah,
hear
I
me
can
now?
now, yeah.
Oh, I'm going to try to make not echo, though. I like it went through both. Like my microphone went through, my sound went through both the fucking. Oh, uh, there we go. Now it should work.
Right.
Yeah, and I can hear
Yeah.
you now.
Okay.
It went through like both ways on the sound card, and it's like shouldn't do that. But because it's a shit sound card. That's why. Like it's a shit sound
Yeah.
card. Also, like using an actual fucking camera that I put on a tripod, which is why I'm looking there. Like that's where you are. For me, because I'm getting like a weirdly professional with my setup, and I'm weirdly incompetent doing it, which I like. But yeah, butterfly effect. I believe that film is completely subjective. I believe that art is inherently subjective. I also believe that the butterfly effect is objectively the worst film that you could ever theoretically possibly make.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm going to fucking prove that because it's the only film I've ever seen where a plot hole doesn't just matter, it matters to the point where it actually fucking breaks the film.
Yeah, that is the you see using plot holes in films can, as you said, can either make or break a film.
Yeah,
But in
and
the
like
butterfly
that's
effect, it broke it.
yeah, it's
Not in a good
this
way.
because there's this fucking scene where he needs to get out of jail, so he needs to convince someone. Like, first of all, you need to get out of jail. Just travel in time, you fucking moron. That's literally the conceit of the film. Everything changing. No, but then he travels back to when he was a child. He stabs himself in the fucking hands, and that appears. It appears in the jail cell on his hands. Not the fucking like. There is nothing as clear as the way that fucking time travel functions in this world. And the way that time travel functions in fucking Butterfly Effect is that once you are Jesus fucking Christ, I'm so angry that I need to rewatch these because I like used no usable footage last time, so that's why I'm doing this. But like because um, time travel works on a way that like once you change it, everything beyond that point changes completely. Like first and foremost, if he goes back in time and stabs himself in the fucking hands as a kid, he shouldn't even be in jail in the first place.
Yeah.
And all because they wanted a fucking prison rape joke. Yeah, fuck that film. But yeah, so yeah, we're going to that at some point.
Yeah.
How you been? How you been? Week been? Sorry.
Uh, it's be been okay.
Yeah,
Um, you know, uh, dealing with usual fucking turf and all of that
I've
jazz.
been so. I've been. Yeah, I've been so fucking inactive like the last few weeks because of shit going on here. Like
Yeah,
I genuinely like. Oh yeah, this like transphobia and shit. Of that.
yeah,
I had forgotten. Uh, which is yeah. But
yeah. But I mean, um,
what are you gonna do?
and obviously with replying to Mary because
Oh yeah,
obviously,
you've gone back to doing that.
well,
What the
I
fuck possessed you to do that shit? I'm sorry, like
well,
Jesus Christ,
well.
have some self-preservation.
The thing is, I blocked her on Twitter. So the only
Yeah,
way I've been communicating with her is through YouTube because obviously because she can't help herself. So she commented
is she
on
watching?
she hate watches.
Hi Mary, you fucking cunt. I hope you die.
She commented on the videos that we did where you uh highlighted and actually said what you were saying.
Yeah,
Um, and so you know,
oh, that's why she want to. Oh God,
I just
Mary.
I basically just said to her like because I said to her what topic do you want to discuss.
Yeah,
Um, she said any, but the last reply I sent was I need a specific topic because otherwise Max won't be interested.
no, like what the fuck, Mary? Do you think I care about you or something? Like, okay, Mary,
I don't
if
know.
you have, I'm going to say this directly to her because apparently she fucking listens. The pathetic fuck. Uh, Mary, I swear to God, I I can debate you on anything. I don't care. I don't give a shit. But I'm not going to just like. I don't. The reason that I did the thing last week was because like we didn't have a topic for that then day, and I wanted to go through certain things. I'm done with you, like personally, on a personal level. If you want to debate something, give me a fucking topic to debate. Like you're probably wrong about most shit in life. I wouldn't be surprised, but you can't just say, "Oh, I'll debate you on any topic." Like, what the fuck do you think? This is a debate club, you fucking nerd. Get laid for once, you fucking geek.
Well,
Oh, jeez.
that was my reply to her. Not the lead part, but I mean, I could have said that,
That's a Max
but
original.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, give me a
But like,
specific topic
yeah,
because
and that
otherwise,
was like, because that
Max
was like
isn't
the
gonna
first
waste her
thing that
time.
I no, like that was the first thing I said when you
Yeah,
told me about this. Like, yeah, I need a topic. Any
yeah.
topic. What do you mean any? Yeah, let's discuss the fucking legalization of drugs. Let's discuss like let's let's discuss the pros and cons of fucking genocide. Let's discuss
Mm.
genital mutilation. Let's discuss. What do you want to talk about, Mary? You fucking moron. You just want to prove that you are rhetorically competent because I'm sorry, you're not.
Yeah, but
Like, yeah, I'm done now. But
yeah,
yeah, that sounds like
but
fun.
like you, not that I had to, unfortunately, flipping deal with her in a debate setting. But
I'm
even
so
I'm s-
fucking happy that you are the person dealing with like all of our social media, so that I don't have to fucking like see any of that bullshit. Like
but
the only
even
people who follow me are people who know who I am. Like
yeah,
they enjoy my shit.
yeah. The reason why I blocked her on Twitter is because I couldn't fucking be bothered to hear any more of her fucking false accusations and all of that jazz
Yeah, she's also like shit.
because that's
But like, yeah, I want to say I didn't block her. I got deleted, so like that's
yeah,
why I disappeared.
yeah, but like
One of my classic Marxism.
yeah, but yeah,
But other than that,
I'm just gonna see what she says.
yeah,
Um,
like if she
and
has a topic to debate, I'm more than happy to. Like I don't
yeah,
care. But like I'm not
but
going to debate her on the basis of her being her. She's not that fucking important to me.
no,
Jesus Christ. I did a
um,
debate and I thought I did some good shit. That's why I like did the last week. And also I
yeah,
thought I did some things that I needed to like bring up and explain why it was a bad thing of me to do. Like the whole
yeah,
fucking double blind shit that I'm still I genuinely wake up in the middle of the night just like staring into the darkness thinking about the fucking bullshit that I pulled there.
yeah. I mean, but yeah, if or then Mary gets back to me, um, it won't happen. It probably won't happen for a while because we want to do other shit, do
Yeah, and
undercover.
this is a podcast. It's not humiliation porn.
Yeah. Um. So yeah. But anyway. Uh.
Did you see the video I did?
Yeah, I did.
I'm gonna show that at the end of the episode, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. Um. So. Wait. Let me. So, who shall I start with first? Uh. Let's start with the angered post first, so that we don't end on a fucking angry note. So
Yeah, what do you want to know?
here in the so Justin Welby's LGBTQ plus legacy leaves several issues for the next Archbishop of Canterbury to address. The Archbishop of Canterbury, Justin Welby, has announced his resignation following a report into child abuse within the Church of England. Welby will step down in the wake of the Making report, which I'll mention that after reading this.
Why must Schilling get?
I don't know.
That was a
Um,
question I didn't expect to ask today.
yeah,
Why must Schilling get sexual abuse? Like on a, you know what
yeah.
I.
Welby will step down in the wake of the Making report, an independent review into British barrister John Smith, who is believed to
Hmm.
have abused more than 100 boys and young men, which was published last week. He initially
Yeah.
refused to quit, saying, however,
Oh
that he
fucking.
had given, in quotes, a lot of thought to doing so, but now believes it was his personal and institutional responsibility to resign.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, they always say that. Welby, who has been the Archbishop since 2013, has a divisive history regarding LGBTQ plus rights within in for fuck's sake. Learn grammar, you
No, it's
fuckboy.
pink news. It's
Yeah,
oppressive to learn grammar or something.
yeah,
I need to fucking burn that place to the ground.
yeah. Um,
Once we're done with this podcast, when we don't need them anymore, I'm going to fucking kill everyone and pink news. That was a joke.
yeah. Uh, within the Church of England, and
Yeah.
his departure leaves questions that his successor will need to address. Here are some of his key moments regarding LGBTQ plus issues, from gay weddings to the growing divide between the global Anglican communion when it comes to
Yeah.
progressive social attitudes. Well, not abusing children will start with help.
Yeah, that's like my main thing. Like,
Yeah,
please stop raping children.
yeah,
Like I
uh,
wouldn't mind. I don't mind. I just mind the fucking archbishop being a social conservative. Like I
yeah,
don't believe in the fucking thing. They can be that. Just don't rape children.
exactly.
It's literally that simple.
And for those of you who hate watch us, you know, don't even think about going into the comments and trying to create a parallel between this and the trans
Yeah.
community because I won't fucking could have had enough. I'm not gonna stand for it. Also,
No, you're
you know,
boring.
yeah, also, as someone myself who went through who is a survivor of child abuse, you know, at some point, because we want to cover other stuff, but at some point we will cover um the making report at some point. So,
Yeah.
you know, if you see me laughing, I have what is called gallows humor. So I can laugh about it because I went through it. It's my way of dealing with, all the bullshit. So again, if
If
you
you see
try
me
and
laughing or something, that's how I approach shit. It's
yeah,
literally what makes it like palatable.
so don't bother
Palatable. It's
going
not
in,
palatable.
yeah, yeah. So don't bother going into the comments trying to make a parallel because it's not going to work.
Yeah,
Because
have they done that?
yeah,
Yeah, maybe we should get back that one crazy fucking listener we had.
yeah. Uh, I wonder what her take would be. That'd be fun or boring.
Uh,
Uh, by the way, Mary, do let us if you have time. Do let us know what you think of it. But
yeah. Do let me know how it's like to be, what it's like to have no fucking life.
yeah. Last year, the Kofi clarified its stance that it would not allow gay marriage in churches. However, there was an agreement to bless same-sex couples. Around the same time, Welby claimed he had been summoned twice to Parliament and threatened with parliamentary action in an effort to force same-sex marriage on the church. One thing on marriage,
Yeah,
um, we made it up. That this whole marriage thing,
yeah,
we made it up.
yeah.
If you go back in history, those of you who actually understand history and don't live in a fucking bubble, you will understand that. Uh, the move allowed same-sex couples to attend church services, including the prayers of dedication, thanksgiving, and God's blessing of a legal marriage ceremony.
Yeah, and like I don't get like because yeah, we made it up and like like I don't care that much. I'm one of those people like I desperately want to get married, especially to my boyfriend. Like I do because I'm a romantic. I know that it's okay. I know that it's not extremely like noticeable around here, but I am a huge fucking romantic. I know what to do, but like it's only important to us. Like our marriage, I
Yeah,
don't care if it's fucking legal or not.
yeah.
Like I don't care why I don't get why these people care so fucking much about this sort of shit. I guess I don't know. Like get a fucking life.
Yeah.
Stop caring about what other people does.
Exactly. However, despite this promising move, there are still calls from Anglican bishops for homosexual practice to be rejected. At the 2022 Lambeth Conference, the dissenting bishops insisted that God's power would help gay people with the ordering of relationships. Uh, uh, Let me scroll down.
So
Welby
what?
wrote to Kazimba. condemning the law, saying, I make this public statement with sorrow and with continuing prayers for reconciliation between our churches and across the Anglican community. I am deeply aware of the history of colonial rule in Uganda. Wait, let me scroll up. Last year, Kazimba supported Uganda's strict anti-homosexuality law that prohibits advocating or promoting LGBTQ rights. The new legislation includes an aggravated homosexuality clause defined as having sex with a minor or while HIV positive, and it carries the death penalty. Yeah, well, Uganda's stance on LGBTQ plus people is horrific, but you know, because that's Uganda.
No, maybe Mary would like it.
Yeah, true, maybe. Maybe given she doesn't actually know, she doesn't really know what she's arguing for. Maybe she does, but maybe
If she doesn't, she's a fucking idiot. If she does, she's evil. I don't
yeah,
care which it is, right? Really, I treat her with contempt either way.
yeah. Um. So the last part, I am deeply aware of the history of colonial rule in Uganda, so heroically resisted by its people. But this is not about imposing Western values on our Ugandan Anglican sisters and brothers. Are you sure? It is about reminding them of the commitments we have made to treat every person with care and respect they deserve as children of God. Really? Where was the care for the boys and young men that were abused? Like, it
Yeah, and
fucking disgusting prick. This is the thing, right? We know, we know for a fact that this has gone on
oh
within the church for decades, right?
yeah, it's fucking vile. It's fucking rotten. The fact that they just relocate the priests doing it as well, like
Yeah,
it was like in the discussion I was up and like sort of like but we can't blame Christianity for this. Like, no, of course we can't fucking blame Christianity for raping people, you fucking idiots. But we're trying to hold the people who are actually raping people accountable, and Christianity is kind of standing in the way.
yeah. In other news, I
Fuck the
don't have it,
motherfucker.
but I watched Essence of Thoughts video, um, because Graham Linehan is back in the news again.
Oh,
Uh, this time he was sexually harassing a 17-year-old.
oh, motherfucker, that one. That is like, yeah, yeah, I remember that shit. I saw that.
Um,
He needs to have his fucking nose broken.
he needs to have more. He needs to have. He needs to have a few things broken. Um,
Yeah. Well, we started on his marriage, so let's go.
yeah. Uh, so yeah. Um, he not only sexually harassed her, but he also what well he also grabbed her phone as threw it on the floor to try to smash it.
Every
Um,
fucking time.
so yeah.
A conservative.
Uh,
Every fucking accusation of these people are a Jesus fucking Christ! I'm so angry I can't talk. Uh,
yeah.
every
Let
accusation
me.
is a fucking admittance. Uh, fuck you, Graham Liner, you fucking cunt. Ah, sorry, that got me so fucking furious. I can't form sentences anymore. Form words. God damn it, I'm pretty. Graham Linehan really like. See. By the way, did you see that clip? Like the one where he's just sulking in the fucking co Ah, we need to get.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I gotta like, I gotta get it like boot. We gotta watch it then, because like I have so many questions. Uh, but like you can go on. I'm just gonna find it. Graham Linehan, Glinner, Glinner sulking in the corner. Oh God, I love it. I love it so much. Why is this?
yeah.
Like, what was that shit? I don't. Uh,
Right, I'm taking this is a script from Essence of Thoughts video that she did.
yeah.
Um, because she writes scripts and she puts a link in the description for people to look at. So Graham Han has been stalking a 17-year-old trans girl known simply as Sophia, and we know that she's 17 with Turfpedia having published a partially redacted photo of some of her ID, showing that she was born in 2007.
Turfpedia.
Yeah, Turfpedia. It's their version of Wikipedia, but for turf shit.
Oh, okay.
The reason that Sophia felt pressured to do this is because following the 13th of October, Graham Linehan had begun posting about her repeatedly, and by repeatedly I mean no less than 7 times within 3 days. He was obsessed, trying to find out Sophia's personal details, tagging the Met Police into said posts, believing that Sophia had been one of the kids who shut down this year's LGBT Alliance conference. You know, the one which openly sexualized trans children. So,
Yeah.
yeah, uh,
Mm, okay.
if not, um, as if Linehan isn't aware that she's just a kid, with him labeling her a psycho posh kid, before going on to acknowledge the fact that he knows she's only 17.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, of course
yeah,
he knows. It's like these people don't. Um,
uh,
of course he knows.
yeah,
I need to find that fucking video. It was so fucking funny.
um,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry.
yeah,
I'm sad now. I couldn't find it. Oh shit. Did you?
is it
Oh
a
well.
video of, is it a video of him?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's like it's watching a. It's just like seeing a fucking cryptid in the live. No, but it's
Uh,
like it's the one where he's like sulking in the fucking corner, and there's two people talking in front of the camera, and then he just sort of stands up
oh,
and
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and like everything about that video is a fucking mystery to me because people were reacting to him like sitting there in a corner like a sad child, but like literally everything about that video, from the framing to the fucking fact that it's slanted. Like, why did he shoot a fucking interview in a Dutch angle?
don't know. Oh yeah, that's the one where he realized that one of them was trans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. Um.
No, this is the one. I think they're all turfs in this one. There's a girl and a guy who's talking to each other in front of the camera, and then it's just like this big void, this big empty space where Glinna sits in the
Oh,
background on the floor in a corner.
let me see if I can find it, and then
Yeah.
uh,
Um.
and then
Otherwise,
we'll.
like, otherwise, like, it doesn't matter that much. But it's like, it's funny because it's sort of like seeing that fucking body move is yeah. Yeah, it makes me fear for my fucking life. Like not in the sense that I think that he's going to kill me, like in the sense that I think that he's going to bring the fucking end of days.
Yeah. Uh, you know what? Fuck, I can't be asked.
Yeah.
If I find
I'll
it, I'll put up a little short or something.
yeah, same.
Uh,
It's just I would have like just if I hadn't been related, I would have been able to find it because I did repost that one and I was like everyone is talking about Lena, but like the fact about why is this video fucking slanted? How did they like it made me fucking nauseous to look at. Like how do you make a fucking interview that poorly? How do you fuck up how do you fuck up bread? Like yeah,
uh,
fuck it.
yeah.
Either way, was that it about Glenna?
Yeah, just
Yeah, I would just like to remind
something.
everyone that
Yeah,
Glenna did once get me removed for sending him a Hello Kitty picture.
he's so fucking fragile. It's unbelievable.
I love the fact that I'm still petty about that bullshit. But I am extremely fucking petty. Like
Yeah.
you haven't seen Petty Max yet. Like just wait until Petty Max comes along. You'll be shocked. Petty Max is the kind of like when I'm petty, I'm just I'm doing the kind of shit that I'm doing generally, but I'm doing it like to be annoying this time, not just because I find it funny.
Yeah. Where is it? Um, right. Nex Benedict's school district failed to protect students. Investigation finds. So, for those of you who know, that we covered Nex Benedict and a couple
Oh
of
no, one
other.
of the dead ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Department of Education has concluded that an Oklahoma school district was accountable for fostering a hostile climate in the lead up to pupil Nex Benedict's death earlier this year. 16-year-old
Yeah.
Benedict, who friends say identified as Two Spirit, died on 8th of February, a day after being taken to hospital following an alleged altercation at a high school in Orassa.
I'm so
And,
sorry. Like to anyone who knew
uh,
them. Sorry.
so,
Not that I'm sorry that I did it. I didn't do it. But I'm sorry I had to go through it.
an autopsy report released a month later concluded that Benedict, who was a member of the Choctaw Nation, died of an overdose from a cocktail of drugs. Following an outcry for officials to investigate the circumstances, the Department of Education announced in March that it had begun a review of the Orassa Public School District. A final report published on Wednesday, 13th of November, said the district had failed to uphold safeguarding regulations, including to
Yeah.
respond
Yeah.
to notice
That was
of
fun.
sexual harassment.
Oh fuck.
The Department for Education's Office for Civil Rights, OCR, said in the review that it had found repeated instances of sexual harassment within the district. These instances included a teacher who was allegedly grooming female students on social media.
Fuck that teacher. He needs to die.
The report revealed that the teacher had sent more than 130 messages to pupils, including asking them to describe their physical appearance. An elementary school student was reportedly subjected to repeated harassing remarks that were described as sexual in nature. Catherine Lamont, the Assistant Secretary for Civil Rights at the OCR, said, Orasa students and their families did not receive the fair and equitable review process from their school district, guaranteed to them under education bloody hell, education civil rights legislation Title IX. At
Mm.
worst, some students experienced discrimination. Congress has long guaranteed they shall not endure at school. Uh, the OCR went on to that when given notice of several other incidents, Orasa public schools failed to explain the process for filing a Title IX complaint or discuss supporting measures for complainants, pointing out the 2020 regulations to Title IX require school districts to follow these procedures after receiving notice of conduct that could constitute sexual harassment.
Yeah.
Uh, the evidence the evidence shows that officials were well aware of the hostile climate in their schools, yet repeatedly shows indifference and inaction when confronted. Typical. HRC President Kelly
Hey,
Robinson.
Torin. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have to step outside. This fucking enraged me so much because of my work. I'm gonna have to go step outside first. You can finish reading the story.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
that's
I'm
fine.
I'm just gonna because otherwise I'm going to fucking punch through my screen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry. See you in a bit.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, for those of you who are teachers, uh, hopefully you can understand Max's um you know feelings, and so she will be back shortly. But let's finish off this article. Uh, so I'll start from where I started. The evidence shows that officials were well aware of the hostile climate in their schools, yet repeatedly chose indifference and inaction. Yet repeatedly, inaction when confronted. HRC President Kelly Robinson claimed while no accountability measure can fully heal the grief and anger that Nex's family and this community feels, a message has been sent. Trans and non-binary students have worth. Well, that message doesn't mean a whole lot when you've done nothing to protect, um, you know, LGBTQ plus and trans kids, you know. So, you know, your message doesn't really mean much come to think of it. Um, but yeah. Uh, let's move on to another topic. Um, and as always, I'll put the links to these in the description. So, trans youngsters rarely regret starting gender affirming care, study shows. Um, so transgender youngsters rarely regret starting gender affirming care, a new study has shown. Research has found that only 4% of more than 200 people aged 12 and older noted some form of regret in starting healthcare. Gender-affirming care for youngsters typically refers to medication such as physically reversible puberty blockers or hormones. The study published in JAMA Pediatrics on Monday, 23rd of October, revealed 97% of US and Canadian patients accessing medical care were highly satisfied, while just 9 youngsters regretting receiving puberty blockers and or hormones. The figures fly in the face of claims by anti-trans and right-wing pundits that gender-affirming healthcare should be restricted because of potential regret rates.
Yeah, well,
In
they tend to do that, don't they? Like fly in the face of that.
yeah. Uh, in addition, many major medical organizations in the US agree that gender-affirming care accessibility is vital to young transgender people. The
Yeah.
Supreme Court is set to hear US First Committee a landmark case petitions after Tennessee banned healthcare for transgender youngsters. Chris Barcelos, an associate professor of the University of Massachusetts, Boston, told the Washington Post, I wish we didn't need research like this. But we do. It's important that there is more data to support a thing that trans people know, which is that there's a really low rate of regret and really high rate of satisfaction with gender affirming care for young people.
Hmm? Yeah, it's like
The study's lead author, Christina Olsen, noted that regret can include a wide range of things, adding it could have been to anything, including being placed on puberty blockers rather than hormones, while others worried about potential side effects. A 4% regret rate is exceptionally low for healthcare, compared with operations such as knee surgery, which comes in at 20%, according to Bossos. Having children also has a higher regret rate, about 7%, according to a collation of studies published in May, while 47% of people regret having breast augmentation. The
yeah,
thing that people misunderstand about gender affirming care is that it's not easy to get, even if you live in a state where there is no legislative or policy barriers.
yeah,
Bartos added, research has, in brackets, shown that many more trans people, youth and adults, desire gender affirming care than are able to access it.
yeah.
So, yeah.
Imagine
And
that. Imagine that like being any other care. Imagine that being any other fucking care there.
exactly.
If more people want to be cured for cancer. Like, yeah, yeah, that happens, and we think that that's a bad thing, right?
Yeah. And again, I hate, you know, I'll retract that. I don't hate. What people don't seem to understand or realize, and I'm speaking specifically to the flipping bigots, is that trans people aren't the only ones who use gender affirming care. Cis
Yeah, yeah,
people
yeah,
use it as well.
yeah. Sure.
So, so you're okay with a cis woman having a breast reduction or breast implants or cosmetic whatever, but when it comes to a trans person, like oh no, like just fucking get over yourself.
Yeah. Well, fuck. I wish I would have. I'm gonna sound bite that one, but I'm going to quote Mary now. It's natural.
Hmm.
It means
Oh yeah,
normal. Natural means normal. Natural doesn't
yeah.
mean normal, by the way, Mary. It means natural. Those are two different words. I don't know
Yeah.
how words function, you fucking cunt.
Uh,
I'm sorry, was it being too tautological for you now, you fucking bitch? You actually thought tautological meant logic. Oh, Jesus Christ! I keep being reminded of like the dumb shit. Yeah, actually, maybe I don't care about the fucking subject. No, no, Mary.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
To live, I had to leave. A trans pastor who fled home state has nightmares about Trump's America. I mourn the Missouri I knew and the community I had, but it doesn't exist now because so many had to flee. Trans pastor Lazarus Justice Jameson tells Pick News, I mourn a thing that is no longer allowed to be. Jameson, who
Oh,
uses they them pronouns, left Missouri last year after a wave of proposed legislation aimed at restricting trans rights. In the summer of that year, they headed to Portland, Oregon, in search of a safer life. To mark Trans Awareness Week, which runs until Tuesday, 19th of November, Lazarus spoke about the harsh realities of being forced to leave their home simply for being trans. Missouri
yeah,
was
yeah. That
yeah
must suck. I'm
Missouri
sorry.
was listed among the worst U.S. states for LGBTQ plus people. Last year, because of a raft of bills targeting the community by early 2023, legislators in the conservative Midwest state had proposed 49 bills attacking trans people, with 40 still being tracked by the American Civil Liberties Union.
Can we just appreciate the fact that like that's not like what's its worst place? You said.
Yeah, Missouri was listed among the worst U.S. states.
Yeah,
That,
that's not from a lack of trying from the other states. Like, that's just because these people are especially shit. Like the other states are definitely trying to reach that point as well. So like something being the worst over there, like in this regard, that's a bad thing. Like that's a really
yeah,
fucking bad thing.
yeah, the proposed laws included policies aimed at forcing the outing of trans school children,
Fuck
bans
you.
on gender affirming care and drag performances, and exceptions to anti-discrimination regulations for those refusing service to transgender men and women.
Yeah.
Despite
Uh.
moving to Oregon, one of the nation's most LGBTQ plus friendly states, Lazarus still encounters discrimination and harassment. The
Yeah.
journey
Huh.
that led Lazarus to come out was marked by tragedy and faith. In the wake of the 2016 Pulse nightclub massacre, they came out
Oh fuck yeah,
as
definitely.
a cisgender lesbian to grieve with my people. Near the end of 2019, just before COVID-19, they came out as non-binary. Now
Yeah.
living openly
Cool.
as a trans person, Lazarus says they feel more authentic in a life they believe is true to their spiritual calling. Because
Yeah.
they are certain God is delighted when we come out and live fully, openly and without shame.
God, I hope
Uh,
they're right. If God exists, I really, really, really do hope that these people are right, and not the other people being right, because it would be such a fucking cunt move of God to be a
yeah,
bitch.
yeah, oh, absolutely. Because there's two camps of Christianity.
Yeah.
The ones that simply live their life, like they
Yeah.
treat people with kindness and all of that. Then there's others who weaponize the Bible to attack people who don't live the life they do, and they can fuck off.
Yeah. And let me just say, like, if God is one of those people, if God is a fucking bigot, God can go fuck himself. Like, I'm not going to worship fucking God. I'm not fucking like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can have your little fucking you can have your little sky bigot. I'm not going to. I'm not going to fucking acknowledge that, even if God exists. I'm not going to fucking worship that kind of cunt. I'm not going to worship anyone. Let's face it, but like, especially not that.
Yeah,
So I'm just saying, like, hoping these people, hoping these
Yeah.
people.
Now, living openly as a trans person, Lazarus said, I haven't read that. I'm going back on myself. Right. While working with the not-for-profit organization Lots Life Trans and Queer Chap Agency in St. Louis, Lazarus hoped to help build a community in Missouri. But as anti-trans legislation surged, they found themselves with a new focus. There aren't that many safer places in the US. My ministry shifted from fighting to create community to helping others get out, they say. This change
Yeah.
followed a conversation with a lawmaker who bluntly told them they could leave or die. Oh, that's nice.
Oh fuck.
Coming from a lawmaker. Uh,
Yeah. I wonder why I'm
although,
an anarchist.
yeah. However, the issue remains complex. There aren't that many safer places in the US, Lazarus says. The places we go to aren't easy, and there was no welcome parade in Oregon. We use the term trans refugee for a reason. I found here isn't always safe either. It's supposed to be, but I don't feel it.
Yeah.
The challenges of
Yeah. Yeah.
relocation, yeah, extend far beyond a lack of safety. We've scattered and fled, hoping for a better life, but it doesn't necessarily come. We have no community, no resources, Lazarus points out. Uh,
I'm
yeah,
I'm hoping for those
yeah.
people. Fuck. That was like,
Research published in October found that trans and gender fluid adults are 6 times more likely to have attempted suicide than their cisgender peers.
ah,
Lazarus, who is trans masculine, expresses a small but powerful
mm.
wish for their future, saying, I want to be old, weirdly hairy, and yelling at kids to get off my lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
I d- like I don't get it. I don't get why that would be like you go to, but like yeah, fine, fuck it. That's what they should be allowed to be then. I hope they get that. I really hope they get that for them.
yeah.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I mean, looking at, I mean, I haven't. Wait, let me go on my favorite um rep- anti. Let me go on. Right, let me have a look. Uh, 665 bills, 43 states. Of those 665 bills, 45 have passed. 128 are active. 492 have failed. But we also have to factor in that 274 bills are carried over from last year, are still under consideration.
Yeah.
States with bills in 2024: Alaska, Arizona, Colorado, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Indiana, Kentucky, Massachusetts, Michigan, Missouri, North Carolina, New Hampshire, New Mexico, Ohio, Oregon, Rhode Island, South Dakota, Utah, Vermont, Wisconsin, Wyoming, Alabama, California, Delaware, Georgia, Iowa, Illinois, Kansas, Louisiana, Maryland, Minnesota, Mississippi, Nebraska, New Jersey, New York, Oklahoma, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, Washington, and West Virginia. So,
Oops.
yeah.
Yeah.
Finally, this is the final one. Miss um Maya Forstater is in the news again, but this
Oh fuck.
time, gender critical activist Maya Forstater faced Kafka's a crime investigation. The
Ah,
head, the head of Sex Matters, which campaigns on sex law, was investigated by the Met Police for a tweet. Yeah,
yeah.
but these people don't have a life. A gender critical activist has said she faced a
That's
Kafka's.
genuinely though the only reason that I haven't been like charged over my tweets is because I have too much of a life to tweet that
Yeah,
much.
police investigation over a tweet. Maya Forstater, or Forstater, however you say your fucking name, the executive director of Sex Matters, which campaigns for clarity about sex in law and policy, was
I think it's called Force.
yeah, emailed by the Metropolitan Police to be told that she was under investigation for allegedly making a malicious communication. Officers contacted her 2 months after the post on X, formerly Twitter, in June 2023, to say she was being invited to a voluntary interview to give her side of the events. Despite asking
Yeah.
a series of questions about the details of the allegation, she was told that it related to a post targeted at a member of the transgender community. The
Mm.
officer said they could not divulge any more because the victim was susceptible to further comments.
What?
She was warned that if she failed to attend the police interview voluntarily, she would be marked as wanted on the Met
Mm.
police's system and would eventually be arrested. Miss Forstater went to the interview and discovered it related to a transgender GP whom she had claimed enjoys intimately examining female patients without their consent. She
Yeah.
claimed she was asked whether she intended to target a member of the transgender community, whether she understood that it could be perceived as transphobic, and whether she had any evidence to support her claims. Well, I can answer that. Well, I can simply answer that for you. She doesn't have any evidence.
No, of course she doesn't. Like that would
Simple.
require her to think. Think.
Yeah,
Uh,
that,
what a
yeah.
dumb dude.
Miss
Uh,
Forstater said she did have evidence. No,
Miss
no, you
Force
didn't,
that is.
and defended her right to speak freely. Maya, you can speak freely, but as I've said probably a few
You
times
can
now,
speak freely. Just please shut the fuck up. You
yeah, you can speak freely, but right,
you
the
shouldn't.
right, by I mean, right, free speech and all that, but there are
Yeah.
consequences. Don't you understand that? Clearly you don't, because you're stupid.
Yeah. She probably didn't hear our last episodes when I said that I wanted free speech for. I hope she didn't hear our last episode where I said I want free speech for everyone but Mary because I don't want to call this bitch either.
Yeah. Oh no.
If you want to, Mary, by the way, if you want to like go at that, please, 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 we can have an argument about that one. I do want to defend why you shouldn't have free speech. It's not going to be a
Well,
fun experience for you, but it's going to be fun as shit for me. But yeah, Maya Forstater.
in yeah, so in quotes, because they sure do love using quotes. When I
Don't they?
express my views publicly, I do not do so with the intention of causing distress or anxiety to those who disagree with me. She
Who the
said,
fuck cares?
"That's a bit rich." I do
Yeah,
not
but
do
who
so with the
cares?
intention. Yes, you do. You do have the intention to cause stress.
Who cares if you have the intentions? Also, like, that's the result. Like, fuck
Yeah,
you. I don't care about your intentions. I care about your actions. You can have
yeah,
the intention to like shit gold, but I'm still not going to like. I'm still not going
yeah,
to pay like for my PS5 with your shit.
yeah. I express my views because they are important to me, and
Yeah, they're important to you and no one else.
yeah, and I consider them to be a legitimate contribution to an ongoing political debate. Okay,
Yeah.
it may well be that persons who have seen my tweets are offended or upset, or would prefer that I did not utter them. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
you're right. You're right there, mate.
You know, you're not wrong.
No, there is
You
no
fucking
right.
cunt.
Yeah, there is no, underscored. There is no right not to be offended. In a
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
democratic society, nor to use the powers of the state to destroy other people's rights in pursuit of your own political goals.
Which
Right.
is what you're doing, you fucking cunt.
So let's unpack that for a minute. Right. So it's okay for you and your bigoted
Yeah.
friends to harass and distress a entire minority that only make up 1% of the population. But
Yeah.
if allies or anyone else calls out your bullshit, you all of a sudden clutch your pearls and claim victim. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but she's a little bitch. She's a dumb little bitch. Dumb bitch. Oh, motherfucker. Fuck. I'm not going to have time to do this.
uh,
Fuck.
nothing that.
Is there something more about her?
I'm just gonna say one more thing, and then we're done. Nothing
Yeah, yeah,
that I
yeah.
have tweeted comes anywhere close to meeting the criteria of being so obviously indecent, grossly offensive, threatening, or factually false that it called for an investigation into my intentions in writing it. Maya, just shut the fuck up. Like I'm not like
Yeah, genuinely.
I'm gonna say something right, and this may come off harsh. I don't really give a fuck. Right,
I love it when you do that.
right. I
What's the next
myself,
thing?
I myself have been overweight, right, and I've
Yeah.
lost, right, and I've lost the majority of it, right. So I'm not,
Holy fucking shit, Torin.
right. So I'm
Did
not
not
about
expect this one.
I'm not into body shaming at all. But if you spend more time, losing weight, right, rather than spewing shit,
Yes.
you'd have a much
Yes.
happier life. I'm just saying it
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I mean, for fuck's sake, like get your hair tested, make sure there's nothing wrong, lose weight, and you'll be a lot happier because all of this stress isn't doing anything. But
No, she's
yeah,
like she must be like, imagine how fucking unhappy these people are though. Like, just kind of basic like, oh, like these people are so unhappy, aren't they?
yeah, it's like if she's found guilty, she could
Oh,
face up to 2 years in prison.
I'm so happy.
Um,
Genuinely. I need,
yeah,
I need to. I hope I. Oh fuck! I'm not gonna make it, damn I?
yeah,
I'm,
but yeah, that was they were the topics. Um,
yeah.
so
Uh,
yeah,
I'm gonna
um,
show my dumb little video in a bit. I just need
yeah.
this. I need to just. I need. I'm sorry that I am having panic attack because I got this idea. But this was harder than it usually is. Actually, like I didn't like how hard this was. Um, um because I actually did meet. I don't know if you know this, but I did meet with Maya Forstater once.
Oh,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm trying to
yeah.
find the picture of it. Um, I'm trying to. I think I have it here. I'm gonna share it. Like, and this is like, yeah, it's because like she's a fucking dumbass, but she's also like evil. She's a dumbass and she's also evil. did I intend to say something good there? Like I don't
No,
genuinely don't know. But no.
I've I've had a reply from Mary.
Yeah.
She replied, topic is anger,
No.
and I just thought, why that? And I just thought, why that topic? Why not any other topic? Like,
No. No. Like no. I'm not going to. I'm not going to do that shit. Like I'm fucking dumb. Like
like
what? First and foremost, I have gotten angry at you now, Mary. I'm not pretending like I haven't, you fucking idiot. Like, you're not getting at me by doing this. Like, I got angry at you, which is why I removed myself from the situation. That's what I do. Get a better topic, you fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. She,
basically,
oh my God, she thought she did something
yeah,
there. Oh,
basic, yeah, basically, Mary. Um, if you didn't understand what Max said, even though I think he did, that's basically saying if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
oh yeah. But like, please do say something that isn't nice. This is
Yeah,
me with Maya Forstater, by the way. Jeez, this took me like an uncomfortably long time to make. I don't know if you see it.
yeah, see, yeah,
Like yeah, I didn't actually meet with the cunt, but like
yeah,
I had to do this. Like why did I have to do this? Why couldn't I just let it be? I don't know. But like okay, uh Mary, like the whole like you want what do you want to debate me about anger on? Like what how are you going to anger is a useful fucking emotion. I didn't feel it when you claimed I did. I did feel it later. Then I left. What do you want me to debate me about that one? And feeling anger against you is a fucking reasonable emotional reaction to like you because you are infuriatingly fucking dumb. Like Jesus Christ, you are a child, Mary. You're a child. I'm not going to debate you because it would be child abuse.
yeah.
I'm going to just like stop sharing this bullshit now.
Yeah.
I
Speaking of
wait,
thumbnail,
yeah.
what did you what? Obviously, I saw what you I saw your comment underneath it, but
The fucking
what did
ring?
you actually think?
Oh yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah. I think it was what. No, I genuinely loved it. Like, I genuinely loved it because, like, I laughed like fucking 5 minutes straight because, like, I don't know if this is intended at me or Mary, and like both works. And I'm kind of wishing that it's me because, like, watching like I've seen last week's episode. Um, it does have the weird sensation of me like reaching through the screen, like just screaming at you. Like not you, but like the viewer, like
Yeah,
seeing it, even if to me, it felt like I was attacking myself. I love that.
yeah.
I loved
I had
last week's episode. I don't know
when
if
I was
you.
trying to think of a thumbnail to do. Uh,
Yeah,
the film The Ring came into my head, and I thought that would be a good thumbnail.
I love it.
Like just that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
So
really
yeah.
love it.
Uh.
Yeah, it was it
So
was
yeah.
it was
That.
fucking great. And like I said,
Yeah.
it made me laugh like a fucking bitch. And like, I love
Yeah.
to laugh. Like that's my
Yeah.
favorite thing in the world to have fun, like to laugh.
Yeah. And
I'm gonna
like.
like.
So yeah. It's like could obviously like I wasn't that great at doing thumbnails when we started. I'm starting to get a bit get
Yeah.
better at them. So,
Like,
but yeah,
have you seen my thumbnails? Like,
yeah,
you're talking to the person who has like one of the thumbnails is literally me shooting myself in the head. Like, it's not.
yeah,
But I do weirdly good animations though. Like,
yeah.
in my sort of trashy shit. Did you know that I didn't know how to edit video until like this year?
No, I didn't. Um,
Yeah. I learned by doing all this fucking bullshit that I'm doing.
yeah,
I'm gonna because I'm. Here's the thing. I am as such a such a lovely person. I'm going to try to find. Yeah, here we go. Hi. How can you? How do you? Because why don't I have this? I do not have this video file. Why don't I have the fucking video file? Jesus Christ, that's weird. Um, yeah. I'm going to. This is the final thing that I'll be doing. Okay.
Yeah.
Because to anyone who doesn't know, I am a weird individual. Uh, genuinely unhinged. And the other night, I didn't get much sleep because I
Mm.
was staying up all night editing video while doing amphetamines and like masturbating. Like that's like, and I also like I'm sitting on the floor right now. I don't know if you've noticed. This is where I've been sleeping for the last like few weeks. I sleep on the floor now. Like, I don't know what's going on in my life right now, but it's wonderful. I love my life right now. Like my bed is literally over there. Like I can touch it with my foot. But yeah. So but while I was doing this, I I stumbled upon a cover I did of because I play guitar as well. I don't know if you noticed. It's just been laying here in the middle. Like, what the fuck is my guitar? Yeah, fuck it. It's just been laying there for the entire video. But like, and I played the shitty passenger song, "The Wrong Direction," and I thought that I was going to like it a bit more if I did, you know, add a bit of flair to it. And I genuinely want to warn like sensitive watchers right now because you're going to be watching a lot of fucking blood. Like this is genuinely uncomfortably violent. It's from the Terrified. It's from Terrified 2. Like if you're not used to that bullshit, it's going to be like hard. But yeah. How do you do? How do? Yeah, I think we're sharing. Can you see me? Can you see the
Yeah.
video?
Yes,
Uh,
I can see. Yeah.
so this this is my latest creation, and I'm going to start doing this because like I have so much fun editing. So this is Artie Clown goes to town on the nursery rhyme. Uh, this is what I've been doing for the last week. A quick thing though, yeah, I have added like an effect on make to make my eyes bigger. I'm so happy. Like the fact that I'm actually visible in every single second of this video. I learned how to get behind them for this one as well. Like that was I didn't know that until I did this. Fuck, it gets really loud now for a bit. Fun fact, that's not actually the same video. Like that is the same video, all of them, but like, yeah, I fucking hate the song. That was why I did this. I love the film though. You know what I mean? When you're together, you want to be seen. I genuinely don't know if I get the song the lyrics right either. No, no, this on isn't the same video. Like this is three different videos, and you'll notice it soon. Like they all react differently. So yeah, I'm a weird person. But like the whole and also like me switching to Kids by MGMT at the end. The reason I do that is because like the second that I sing like making mother so proud is when her mom enters the fucking room. So I did that. It took me like 3 hours to do that shit. And like I, I just um I was going to my boyfriend that day, like I was just sitting here like editing bullshit. And then I was going to my boyfriend and I was just like sort of texting him. I'm like, I uploaded something that I don't want you to watch yet because I want to show it to you because I want to see your reaction to it. And he thought I was fucking insane. Like this might be the most chaotic. Like because I said that to him as well. Like I think I've reached my bit. Like this, I can't do more chaotic than this. But then he said, "You say that every time." And like most of the time, I can actually explain how my thought process went. But this video was created because I tried to like learn how to edit to music, to edit on a beat and stuff like that. And I had that song, and then I started adding in backgrounds, and it became like horror backgrounds. And then I wanted to add like one from another horror movie. By the way, I wanted to add like the whole Leatherface beating Leatherface beating them over the head and like dragging them inside in Texas
Oh
Chainsaw
yeah.
Massacre, and I did that, and then I like, but the other one is just stock footage horror. Let's just delete them all, and I'll go. Which is sad, by the way, because I did have one where like I made a girl pass through me, and it felt like she was reaching out of the fucking screen, and it was awesome. But I had to delete that because I like got to, and then I did it with a bunch of horror movies. And then I realized that, like, why don't I just use like the most violent scene fucking cinema history in the background. And then I did it with this, like, so that's why it took 3 hours because I did this like 5 different ways, and I had no clue at any point where I was going with it, and I loved it. So this has been my little art hour. This has been my art corner. Literally, I'm in the corner. This is Max's art corner. You fucking cunt. So yeah, I'm done now. I just needed to do that. I'm proud of that one. I'm also proud that I didn't show any, like, I didn't accidentally open any porn right now when I was screen sharing. Like, neither mine nor anyone else's.
Yeah, no, like I'm impressed that you're able to do that because either I don't have the patience to do that, or simply I can't be fucking asked
The thing is
because
that, like, I say all of, like, every time that I've learned one of those, like, I've seen it so clearly in my head, and I need it to be that. Like, I need it to be that. Like in this one, it was like when I finally reached the Terrifier thing. Like, yeah, then I'm not going to be like I'm going to have to be integrated in the scenes in the weirdest ways possible. Like, I
yeah,
need to be a shadow on like that covers them, and I need to be like behind a pillar and stuff like that. There is one point where one of me is in front of him, and the other one is behind him, and like shit like that. And like yeah, and I see that so clearly, and then I need to figure out how to do it, and then I just don't stop until I do it.
yeah,
Which, like, I can say,
absolutely,
like, the most annoying bit is animating, like, because that takes like to get the trajectory of the fucking hell, the trajectory of the fetus when it's thrown into the meat grinder in, in Max's anything. That's the hardest thing I've ever done. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, that was fucking hard because the program wanted like to animate it like on a more straight line, and I didn't. I had to literally do every single second of it, every single frame. I had to like, and it took me like 4 hours,
yeah, I can imagine.
and that's why I kind of kept reusing the fetus, blah blah blah, because I animated that shit for like ages.
Yeah,
And also, like, I don't know if you noticed, but like, there is one point where I say, I'm so glad that you people have that you have street preachers over there in Maxis Anathema as well. And like, you see Quentin Tarantino from fucking Little Nicky passing outside my window, like the street preacher from that one,
yeah,
like
yeah,
that, and that's like, I see that shit very clearly. And what I had to do there was I had to like fucking I had to like put a different video file on top of it because I had to do one where the window wasn't in existence. But then the other one it had to be, and like the sort of like frames had to be like that was hard actually. And also I just animated them by having in turn like every fucking frame. But like I that's what happens. I see that, I know how I want it to look like, and I make it look like that. And if I don't know how to do it, I'll fucking learn. And I'm very, very like I'm not a good I'm not good at learning. I'm fucking annoyingly fucking stubborn when it comes to something that I want to do. And I'm going to be I cheated on every single math quiz I ever had. But then I spent 4 hours animating a fucking fetus going into a meat grinder.
Yeah. Um, I math was not one of my strong points. Like, and it still isn't.
It actually was for me for a while. Then I started
Um,
cheating. And now I don't do maths.
um, but I, but when I
Yeah,
turn my, but when I turn my attention to something else,
yeah.
I can, I can get it. But when it comes to maths, numbers, adding, subtracting, like I completely failed.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't be.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hey, you can't be great at everything.
Like I think I actually was good at maths when I was a kid. But like I started like I said, I was late I never liked maths. So I started cheating. Because it was just like funnier. And it's not even that it was easy, it was funnier. I thought it was like I got it in like, oh, what if because we get graded in sixth grade in Sweden, but I like when I was a kid it was like eighth grade or something. Uh was the first time we got grades. I'm like, okay, so I want to have all of my maths grades to be sheets.
Mhm.
So then I started cheating, and like that was weird of me, and now I'm a teacher.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like quite a few of my stories can end with like the sentence just, and now I'm a teacher.
yeah. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah, that will be it for tonight.
yeah.
Next week. So, do you want to cover the butterfly effect next week or the week after?
Ooh, on my yeah, we can do it next week. I still don't really know how to do it quick, but I'll do it like a fucking um. I'll find a way. I'll manage. It has some prison rape jokes. What the fuck? Shit on my dick on blood on my knife. That's a literal quote. That's a quote. That's a quote from a fucking film. Shit on my dick, old blood on my knife, which is a fucking good quote, by the way. But like, fucking hell, that film is piss.
Or let me
But
go
like,
to
if
my
you
lap.
have some, if you please, if you have something like that's going to be mine. Um,
Um,
and like
or
I'm
we
going to,
could.
I've started shooting the actual, like that's why I have the camera set up, by the way. Like
Yeah,
I've started shooting the butterfly effect, fucking videos,
yeah.
essay bullshit.
Or we could review um Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk,
Yeah. Have you read it now?
and we can push the butterfly effect
Yeah.
to, what I
Yeah.
mean,
Have
in a
you
couple
read
of weeks
The
time.
Survivor? No.
No, it's in my library. I can I can start reading it tonight.
Oh, you know
And
what? Fuck it. We'll do the fucking butterfly effect. I want to get this over with. Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. Let's do it.
okay,
Fuck it.
right.
And
Well,
you would have to like push reading your fucking book on a week and like yeah.
yeah, that's fine. So
I
yeah,
want you
that
to
would be it.
enjoy Chuck Palahniuk. That's the thing. I want you
Yeah,
to. I want to like him, and
yeah,
I don't like when I have to do. Yeah, I don't like when something is like. Yeah, as you know,
yeah,
I have to do something, so I won't do it. I
yeah,
don't have to do something, and then I'll edit myself into Terrifier.
yeah. It's all a win-win. But yeah, that will be it for tonight.
Who
Um,
wins? Who's the winner?
yeah.
Whoever wins,
Uh,
we lose.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
So
Uh,
yeah, that'll be it. Next week you'll have the butterfly effect.
do
Um,
you know what you won't have next week? Another fucking debate with Mary. If she wants to debate the anger. Fucking bitch.
yeah. Well, like again,
Find a better
when
topic, Mary. Stop
yeah,
like,
when she comes back with a better top with a better topic, I'll run it back. I'll run it by you. We'll see if you're
yeah,
interested. If you
no.
are,
And like, if it's not a topic that I'm interested in, I'm still going to say no. I'm not interested in debating you. I'm interested in debating topics, Mary. And I can debate you on any topics that I'm interested in, but like, I'm not going to like just do it to debate you. I don't care about you that much.
yeah.
But like, if you want, so pick a good topic. I'm real
So
high on like freedom stuff and like integrity and shit.
yeah.
So you like,
So
ugh, that's my idea.
if another debate does happen, it probably won't happen for a while because, quite
Yeah,
frankly, I'd rather uh discuss other shit.
yeah. I'm going to
But
be
yeah,
honest though, and I'm not going to be nice, Max, in that debate. By the way, I'm not going to be like pleasant person that I was last time. I'm not going to be the fucking vile cunt that I was last week. That like that was something. Like I'm not going to start
yeah,
throwing shit at the camera, but like yeah, if it does
yeah,
happen, I'm definitely not going to be a pleasant person to her.
yeah. But if not, then great. But
Yeah,
yeah, that'll be it. Hope you enjoy your weekend.
yeah. Same.
Um, it will be my birthday on Saturday,
Oh right, right.
so yeah. Um,
I'm gonna. You might be getting a birthday video next week or on Saturday. We'll see how if I can manage to do it until Saturday. You might be getting a birthday video done.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I'll look forward to seeing that when it's done.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
but
You do
yeah,
that.
but yeah. Apart from that, have a great start to your weekend. Stay safe,
Yeah,
and as always, if you do decide to do narcotics, whatever your whatever you fancy, just stay safe.
yeah.
And
And
if you remember
like
that,
fisting isn't
yeah,
as fun as it looks.
yeah. And if you remember that tease that I did,
Yeah,
uh, that will come, that will come up on an episode. Probably, I might save that for um the new year or one of our
yeah,
December episodes. But anyway, have fun,
yeah.
stay safe, and we will see you in the next one.
Unless you see us first.
Yeah, true. Uh, stop record.